everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. And if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for your support. Today's video is another tag video, and I was tagged by Connor from the closet to do his tag video. And his video is the 5 things that I will not buy from the luxury design houses, either not buy again or not at all. So I sat down and I thought about it, and some things came to mind quickly, and then some other things I had to sort of think about. So if you're interested in hearing, please stick around. Okay, so the first thing that I have decided I will not buy anymore from these design houses is cosmetic cases and toiletry pouches and so on. And the reason for that is because, in all honesty, they're fantastic, they're beautiful, and they look great if you carry a large bag and you like to have a lot of matching items, SLGs, small leather goods, or you just, maybe have the one, maybe a larger sized one that can carry a lot of things when you're traveling. I find that I get too caught up in having lots of little pouches, and because they're predominantly little, they don't tend to carry everything I need to carry, so sometimes I need to carry more than one. I don't carry also large bags on a daily that I could fit a little cosmetic pouch PM in there, or that I could fit like a toiletry 19. Occasionally I'll carry a tote, but actually not all the time. So for me, having a lot of those little toiletry pouches and cosmetic pouches actually doesn't work for me. I have a few. I have the toiletry 15, 19, the cosmetic pouch, I'm talking Louis Vuitton, the PM cosmetic pouch. I also have a larger one from Camilla, which tends to suit me better and nowhere near the price that these other little ones cost. So that's one thing I won't do again. Number 2, I don't have one of these, but I know, as tempting as they are to buy, I will not buy a bound notebook. So Louis Vuitton makes some beautiful notebooks. I mean, a lot of the design houses do, and they're lovely. But I think to myself, what do you do when it's done, when it's completed? What do you do with that notebook? Sure, you can keep it, but then it's just a lot of money sitting on a bookshelf with notes in there, or lists, or journaling, or something that probably won't be revisited. Unless you're someone who likes to keep journals and who likes to look back and reread what you had written and reflect on that. I suppose those notebooks would suit that particular purpose well. But if you're just the type of person like me who is using something like this to record YouTube ideas, or shopping lists, or things to do lists, or something along those lines, I find that those notebooks probably would be a very expensive way to do it. Now, having said that, I do have this agenda, and it does have a notebook in it, and this is my Mulberry, this is my Mulberry agenda with a Mulberry book in it, but it came with the agenda when I purchased it. And the design is such that obviously I can pull it out and I can insert another notebook. It doesn't have to be a Mulberry one. Having said that, though, in the grand scheme of things, in terms of luxury prices, this notebook is not very expensive to buy. But to buy an actual leather-bound one, like some of the other designer houses offer, I think is crazy. Crazy if you're just using it for everyday stuff like I am. Third one is ready-to-wear designer clothing. Now, I understand why people want to, because either they're on a journey or they just, can and want to own a lot of those designer clothing pieces, that couture aspect to it. I understand that, and I bet that would be absolutely beautiful. But for me, it wouldn't work, simply because, unfortunately, my weight is never ever stable. My weight constantly fluctuates up and down, always has all my life. And it's the type of thing that I've always struggled with. There's that inner voice that's there that I need to deal with and try to get on top of. Plus, there's just your everyday life getting in the way, and stress and so on. So I'm very much a comfort eater, an emotional eater. So for me to invest all that money in a beautiful jacket or coat, or in a beautiful knit, or in a beautiful, pair of pants, or a t-shirt even. T-shirts I could probably do, but it sort of would break my heart, because I know that at some stage that item would not fit me. And not that it wouldn't fit me because it's too big. It would most likely not fit me because it would be too small. So that's one thing that I have not ventured into, and I don't think I will until maybe someday down the track, I don't know when, I reach a place of body peace and maybe then I'll consider buying some ready-to-wear. Okay, number 4, and that is very similar to what Connor also suggested, and that is actual tech gadgets, like, technological items. I have trouble getting my head around that because Louis Vuitton is not known for their technical expertise. You know, Fendi is not known for their technical gadgets. And the thought of buying actual little ear pods, although I suppose they're not difficult to make, with their logo on it or their monogram and just basically their branding, sort of grates on me because I think to myself, I don't need to go to Louis Vuitton to buy some AirPods. I don't need to go to Fendi to buy their AirPods. And I think Fendi was the first one to come out with that in their beautiful little Fendi case and all. And look, you know, if you can, go for it. Like, you do you, boo. I'm all for it. I support you if you want to do that. But that's something that I can't do because I think to myself, I can get by with my other less known brands, or I can get by with my branded ones that are known for making those particular items. And it's almost like they're really trying to reach out and try to nab as many people in their demographic or in their audience as they can. So that's one thing I don't think I'll do. I don't think so. And my fifth one is, and I'm going to call this like a category, I'm going to call these superfluous accessories. Now, I don't intend to insult anyone or offend anyone, but I don't see the need to spend hundreds of dollars on a scrunchie, on a headband, on a dog leash, just because it's made out of Louis Vuitton canvas. You know, to me, those things are a superflex. Let's put it that way. And if you can, again, like I said earlier, go for it, do it. I support you in doing it, but that's something I will not do. You know, gosh, I was exploring, and you could even go on the YSL website and you can buy condoms. You could buy Saint Laurent condoms. Now, without being crude, but I know it says Saint Laurent on the outer package, and I don't know what the inner looks like, but really, I mean, who's going to notice the branding? It's a one-hit wonder, isn't it? And then you got to throw it away. So, oh my God, that was a little bit rude, sorry. But anyway, it's true. It's true. Think about it. So anyway, that's that. So that is my take on Connor's tag, the 5 things I will not buy. I will list and I will tag some people below. If you haven't done this tag, you should do it. It's fun. Let me know what you think of these things, what I have suggested. I look forward to reading your comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. That would mean so much to me. So take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.